5,000 years ago, the city of Kahndaq was under the despotic control of King Ahk-Ton, who sought to create the Crown of Sabbac, which is supposed to give the bearer enormous power. After enslaving his people and forcing them to dig for Eternium, the magical crystal needed to create the crown, a young boy leads the slaves to revolt against him. When the boy receives the Shazam power, he becomes Taith Adam, Kahndaq's valiant champion, who kills Ahk-Ton and overthrows his rule. King Ahk-Ton, who ruled Kahndaq with tyranny 5,000 years ago, wanted to make the Crown of Sabbac, which is rumored to grant its wearer great power. After enslaved and obliging his people to, a little child inspires the slaves to rise up in rebellion against him while they dig for Eternium, the magical crystal required to make the crown. When the boy receives the Shazam power, he becomes Taith Adam, Kahndaq's valiant champion, who kills Ahk-Ton and overthrows his rule. King Ahk-Ton, who ruled Kahndaq with tyranny 5,000 years ago, wanted to make the Crown of Sabbac, which is rumored to grant its bearer enormous power. A little boy inspires the slaves to rise against their master after enslaving his folks and making them work in the mines looking for Eternium, the mythical crystal required to make the crown. When the boy receives the Shazam power, he becomes Taith Adam, Kahndaq's valiant champion, and he kills Ahk-Ton and ending his rule. King Ahk-Ton, who ruled Kahndaq with tyranny 5,000 years ago, wanted to make the Crown of Sabbac, which is rumored to grant its bearer enormous power. A little boy inspires the slaves to rise against their master after enslaving his folks and making them work in the mines looking for Eternium, the mythical crystal required to make the crown. When the boy receives the Shazam power, he becomes Taith Adam, Kahndaq's valiant champion, who kills Ahk-Ton and overthrows his rule. The Eternium oppresses Kahndaq in the present. Along with the assistance of her brother Karim, companion Samir and Ishmael work to find the Crown of Sabbac for archaeologist Adriana Thomas. The Eternium ambushes them as Adriana receives the crown, killing Samir in the process. Adam is unintentionally awakened by Adriana accidentally reading an incantation, and he then massacres the majority of the Eternium soldiers. It is discovered that Ishmael is an Eternium member who wants to become the leader after an Eternium soldier shoots an Eternium rocket at Adam, knocking him unconscious. After learning about the event, government officer Amanda Waller gets in touch with Carter Hall/Hawkman to ask for help apprehending Adam. In order to stop Adam, Hawkman is joined by other Justice Society of America members Kent Nelson as Dr. Fate, Maxine Hunkel as Cyclone, and Albert Al Rothstein as Adam Smasher. Adriana notices an inscription that reads, "Life is the only road to death," on the interior of the crown. Amon, Adriana's son, believes that Adam saved Kahndaq, but Adam rejects this and leaves. Amon stirs up trouble with the Eternium in an attempt to show Kahndaq that their champion has awakened, and is successful in getting Adam to step in and defeat them. In time to prevent Adam from causing more damage, the JSA arrives. Fate notices that Adriana is wearing the Crown of Sabbac while they struggle. Adam is briefly stopped by them before running off to On ruins. Kot's palaces when Adriana learns that Adam was actually the one who lost, she agrees to give the JSA the crown. Amon receives the crown and brings it back to his house. Ishmael, who is with Karim there, exhibits his true colors. Ishmael shoots Karim, injures him, and pursues after Amon as he flees. Before Amon calls Adriana, who begs Adam to save Kahndaq, Adriana and the JSA meet with Adam and try to persuade him that he can be a hero to Kahndaq. Ishmael manages to kidnap Amon before Adam can intervene, but he escapes on an Eternium bike. Adam tries in vain to save Amon by battling the Eternium on bikes. Hawkman follows Adam as he returns to Adriana's house. Captures two Eternium members and questions them about their hiding place. Adam interrogates both of them with brute force and discovers the location of the Eternium's lair, but his method infuriates Hawkman. Adam and Hawkman discover Amon had hidden the Crown of Sabbac in plain sight as they fought. They must fight together to save Amon since they want to use the crown to trade with him. Fate tells Hawkman about his vision of Hawkman's demise as they travel. When they get to Ishmael, he confesses that he is the final heir to King Ahk-Ton and demands the crown in order to take his rightful place on the throne. Adriana agrees to give it to him in exchange for saving Amon's life. Ishmael unfortunately breaks his word by killing Amon and takes the crown on himself. The JSA defends Amon and Adriana while Ishmael perishes in the process as Adam loses control while trying to save Amon and destroys the hideout with his power. Adam again flees to the rubble after feeling guilty. He tells Hawkman there that Hurut, his son, was Kahndaq's champion. However, the king's warriors slaughtered Hurut's family instead, killing Isis and critically injuring Adam in the process since they knew Hurut was indestructible. To save Adam, Hurut gave him his power, but Archer Kots was able to kill the now powerless Hurut. Adam slew the king's men in a fit of wrath before being called by the Shazam wizards, who sentenced him to prison. Unworthy. Adam then gives himself up to the JSA and is taken to Waller's underwater prison since he is unable to serve as Kahndaq's champion and defend it. Soon later, Fate keeps having the frightening vision. It is later discovered that Ishmael forced Adam to kill him on purpose so he could die and be reborn as Sabbac. After succeeding in doing so, he ascends to Kahndaq to take the throne. When Sabbac summons the undead to Kahndaq, the JSA arrives just in time to try to stop him. Kareem joins the struggle that Adriana and Amon are having with them. Kahndaq's citizens are urged by Amon to unite in a battle against the living dead in order to win their freedom. In the ruins of Ahk-Ton, the JSA gets ready to fight Sabbac. Hawkman, Cyclone, and Atom Smasher are forbidden from entering the ruins by a magical force field Fate summons, but Fate also reveals that Hawkman's demise can be averted with Fate's sacrifice. Then Fate confronts Sabbac alone while also using astral projection to awaken Adam from suspended animation so that Adam can assist them. Adam succeeds in breaking out of the jail, but Sabbac kills Fate. The force field is removed as a result of Fate's passing, letting Hawkman Sabbac overwhelm Cyclone and Atom Smasher as they struggle to fight him. Adam interrupts Sabbac just as he is ready to kill the JSA. He fights Sabbac, but he is gradually losing the battle because of Sabbac's might. With the knowledge he gained from Fate, Hawkman utilizes Fate's helmet to conjure spells and magical copies that assist Adam slay Sabbac in order to put an end to the undead. Adam is amicable with the JSA and accepts his new position as Kahndaq's guardian rather than its ruler. Before Adam is challenged by Superman in a mid-credits sequence, Waller speaks with a defiant Adam and warns him about forces preparing to stop him.